Hello and welcome again. We are restarting our hero's journey with Alex, the young radiologist struggling with a heavy burden of $42,000 in education loans that are literally sapping the life out of him, blocking his financial dreams. To help recall the choices our hero is facing, Alex can do nothing, yet continue to suffer with the same old results. 2, can consolidate loans. The result, though, is still remaining in debt. 3rd, he can refinance, setting a better interest rate, perhaps, but again swamped in debts with compounding interest. Or 4th, refinance using an income sharing method, an ISM, which we'll speak about later. What do you see as the real pathway to financial freedom? To shift from being a debtor to a definancer. Financial freedom need not be a distant, almost unattainable dream. A real-world solution exists. To pay off the onerous student loans using a shared income method, replace the worries and debt stress with financial confidence, renew the career goals, and make a fresh start in wealth building. At Defynance, we believe that nothing is impossible. Where there is a will, there is a way. A definancer is someone who pays off all student loans and embraces an income-sharing method of refinance. Our refinance programs are a showcase for financial inclusion, available to anyone, ages 24 to 42 and above, in fact, who is serious about trading debt enslavement for financial freedom. Our refinance programs are holistic, not simply about a lower interest rate. Like a wizard, we construct a long-term relationship with you, the real hero in this story. Defynance provides wellness programs, career guidance, and counseling, plus financial re-education, so that any Alex can replace their defeated mindset with a debt-free mindset and advance in life with income earnings acceleration. Among the tools we provide to defeat the debt monster are immediate debt relief for bank account and mindset, embedded saving reserve for cash back upon refi completion, unemployment protections, access to career reports and resources for high-growth jobs, access to wellness partners to eliminate the stress and the worries that come with debts, online and live financial re-education with mobile apps to help establish friendly budgets, goal setting, positive savings, and investing practices. And indeed, support groups with like-minded community having tips and tricks to help manage your money better. Does this sound like enough wizard's magic to rescue our hero? So choices always have consequences. Now, to become more grounded, let's take a moment and examine the debt monster and the other villains that our hero is actually struggling with. And some of these villains may sound familiar to you. On the public debt side, there's the U.S. Department of Education and the commercial loan servicers that the DOE hires. Or if you have private education debts, there are commercial banks and lenders, income repayment plans hosted by the colleges themselves. In this story, there are several external villains, as well as a few internal villains that threaten our hero. So let's identify each. Outside of Alex's control is firstly the rising cost of higher education. Costing is up over 144% just in the last 30 years. Also, the credit system itself looms as an enemy. The rationing of credit favors those with capital and assets. The Equifax and Experian scoring systems filter creditworthy borrowers scoring above 700 and often ignoring borrowers scoring below 600. Rising interest rates is another external monster pushing financing costs higher, that is, money rental. Almost 400% increase in the Fed funds rate alone in the last 12 months, from 1% to 4.75%. So are the impersonal automated systems that deliver poor customer services by commercial banks and lenders. They're demanding, rigid, and overly regulated. These are the loan service villains, force penalties of late payments, and declare default after only 3 months of non-payment, which can come from many sources, including unemployment. In many ways, the biggest villain could be the US Department of Education because of its complexity. The finance rules are needlessly complicated, wasting hours of precious time, demanding forms and more paperwork, changing its rules and eligibility frequently without notice. Yes, the DOE does underwrite everyone for student loans, yet the ultimate price of the loan repayments are set by commercial banks for maximum profits. But wait, there are more villains attacking Alex. The internal part of the hero's mindset can weaken the state of mental health, namely doubts about the quality of the education already paid. And is it really working out the way that our hero Alex had been dreaming back in college? What about the current job? Maybe a lack of advancement. Then there's the mental stress, the constant pressure to pay bills, to service the debts that just won't go away. Feelings of being stuck and a heavy weight of uncertainty about the future. Also, some heroes might have poor money habits, limited budgeting, maybe only short-term financial plans, perhaps a lack of discipline about saving, or very limited financial understanding and fears about investing. So Alex struggles with fears also filled with disappointments and regrets because of the postponement of major life milestones, unable to marry, perhaps living at home with parents, no money to travel, take a proper holiday. You get the idea. So oppressed by the external and the internal enemies, our hero is paralyzed with indecision, unable to act. So when doing battle with the enemies and the debt giant, Alex must really get clear. That's the first thing. Get clear on what options will bring victory. Our hero can do nothing, choose to consolidate loans, choose to refinance at a better interest rate, but still be entangled with worry and stress and uncertainty, dealing with debts. Or number 4, can choose a partner with Defynance and become part of the community using the income sharing method, the ISM, to restart adult life student loan free. Well, time's up for episode 2 of Facing the Debt Giant. Now we must leave our hero surrounded by the villains, oppressed by debts, and paralyzed by an uncertain future. Join us in 2 weeks for the final episode 3 to hear how our hero can vanquish all the bad financial monsters, can cross over the dark abyss to safety, and accelerate their career, restart the financial life anew, stronger and more confident. We look forward to seeing you back with us on episode 3, March 9th.